Hello, 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 hello. It is your boys once again, the DM podcast, giving you that flavor in your ear. Today's pod, we have a few things to talk about. We may talk a little March Madness. We're going to talk a little bit about the awards that are going to be coming in this year. And like, there's just so much candidates. Like, I have about 10 names for my most improved because it could be anyone. And it's always like, what is your definition of most improved? MVP should be locked up, but a lot of guys are trying to bring their names out there.
Yep.
Wemby saying defense is a thing too. Don't forget about me. Defensive player of the year, all those things. Plus, we still need those 65 games marks to hit. If they don't hit, then I'm not sure a lot of guys are gonna make it. The first team, second team, we'll probably talk about guys who could potentially make it there. And of course, we gotta talk about Toronto Raptors, who had a big win. I'm talking about big on was a big game, and I'm talking big about the score too. Pretty
Yo,
good,
that
pretty
score
good.
was crazy. I'm just like, am I seeing things?
I
Who's
won't lie,
missing?
I was a little afraid. When I saw they were down like 12 to 8 or something, and then they're down 15 to 20. I'm like, damn, this may be a tough back and forth game. Suggs hit his first two threes. I'm like, Bane hit a three, and I'm like, shit.
Yep,
All of a
yep.
sudden, they went on a run, 31 and 0 run.
They went that. It was ridiculous. That
Crazy,
was
crazy,
crazy work.
crazy. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Before we continue, how's my boy Wyatt doing today?
Every day above ground. Give thanks.
Always, as long as we're above ground. We are good, man. And some days we hear some bad news, and you just gotta be thankful for the people around you. Always. Um, I almost kind of want. We don't normally start with this team, but if we can, if it's okay with you, start with the Raptors because it was such a big win. I want to talk about them, which will kind of lead to the overall Eastern Conference playoff race that we have currently. The Raptors face the Orlando Magic. A big game. We all were like, man, this is the game. Like even last week, I was like, man, this is an important game. Forget the rest of the games. This is important because if you lose to Orlando, you were gonna fall to seventh, and then you're not gonna have the tiebreaker against them, and that would have sucked now the tiebreaker against them. And there's other teams that are competing and getting better around you.
Mhm.
Everyone wants that fifth spot, which is funny because like to act like Cleveland is easy. Cleveland's not easy,
It's
you know.
not. They're
But I
not.
think Cleveland's probably the lesser of the Boston and Knicks. And then I think a lot of teams do feel confident against Detroit in that second round matchup.
They do. They do.
So I
They
think
do.
that's
As
what
they
people are
should. As
thinking.
they should.
I agree. I think if you're telling me all you gotta do is stop Cade, who right now has his whole health issue, it makes mind you, they've still been doing okay. They've won some games, but 7 game series, I think you can make them work, easily. I think it can work out. But yeah, man, big Raptors win. Scottie Barnes has been the point guard for the last few games. I'm listening to the Raptors spaces. I'm seeing what they're saying. A lot of them are like, this is why we gotta have Scottie at the point. This is where Darko needs to have Scottie at the point. This is Scottie at the point. It only makes the team better. What have you seen with Scottie at the point?
And Scott at the point, you really get to see his versatility on full display. You know what I mean? Because, quickly, shed, bring up the ball, whatever. And if he doesn't really score with like Scottie, he'll be inconsistent and whatnot. But in this role, we can really see even he's not scoring like that. For example, you can really see his full display of his skills. So you already know. You already know. It just makes him better as a basketball player, handling the ball more. You see what I'm saying? And trust, Darko was showing trust in Scottie, right? So it's overall a great thing. So I can't even front. I love it. Personally, I love it. Another big quote unquote guard or guard play, right? So you already know I'm with that.
I think like the argument that I feel like we're gonna probably have our whole summers be about this, because the question you got to ask yourself how's this team gonna be better? What's gonna make this team better? Someone said this on the Raptors space real quickly. They're like, "Oh, I kind of wish the Raptors tanked this year." And if I take a step back and really think about it, if we didn't get Brandon Ingram, I wouldn't have mind tanking. I think adding more talent around Scottie is needed. Adding as much talented now. Do I think it would have helped in the long term? No, because he's looking at Evan Mobley go to the playoffs. He's looking at Cade go to the playoffs. He's looking at even Jalen Green go to the playoffs. It hits you. You know what I mean? You're like, why are my draft mates doing a bunch of success and I'm not doing like Sangoon is, Franz is, Suggs is like my people, my draft, Jalen Johnson is like I want to do something too. So I kind of can see it from that standpoint that like, he has to do something as
Yeah,
well. So I understand the getting a Brandon Ingram. But I've been saying this, man. Me and you kind of chatted about this like a few pods ago, and your thought process was like, if anything, you try to upgrade the point guard and get like a defensive point guard. He's a little older, but to me, if you got like a Drew Holiday, I think that would help the team
oh,
a
come
lot.
on. You know I'm on the Drew Holiday train. I'm on
Especially
that train.
someone who's played with a Giannis, so he's played with that kind of point forward type player. So I think that would help. But Drew Holiday is a little
Two
older.
rings, two rings, two different teams, and you were starter for both.
Yeah,
Come on, we could use that.
yeah.
We could definitely use that. Great decision maker, great teammate, good locker room guy. You don't hear his name in the bullshit in the media. He just comes to work, does his ish. Mentor, good for the young players. You know I'm with that.
Yeah, Scottie just needs some additional. He needs guys who can shoot the ball around him, right? We've seen the offense with Brandon Ingram. I'm not disputing that Brandon Ingram isn't a good player, 'cause I think he is a good player, but I also kind of think like Brandon Ingram and Scottie aren't as much of a fit as people want it to be. It's only a fit if Scottie were dumbed down his own game and almost has to be like not himself, not his complete self. Because Scottie is more of a give me the ball, let's run and like pass the ball. He is a quick decision maker. Brandon Ingram does slow down the game, which I think in the playoffs you are going to need a person who's going to slow down the game. So I do think you need that. Giannis needed Chris Middleton, like no
Definitely,
doubt about it. So I think
definitely.
that's where like the coaching matters to kind of get everyone to understand, like, okay, Scotty's gonna handle the ball, but some games we will need to slow down, get the Brandon Ingram the ball, and blah blah blah, and have the help. But I think this, off season, make a decision. I'm of the place of you let Ingram go. You trade him for like because I think you can get for Ingram a good 3-and-D wing and maybe another player. Like if you can get a quality 3-and-D wing with a Scotty, I think it's only going to help the team.
Okay.
Like I always say, Lou Dort is not going to be on OKC. At least I don't see it. Or they're going to trade Caruso. But someone's not going to be on that team.
What about scoring though? If we trade Ingram for a 3-and-D guy and a point guard,
So to me, like if because for Ingram, my assumption is you can only get a 3-and-D wing, right? If you can get a guard, I wouldn't mind that. If you can somehow get like a 3-and-D guard, yeah, I don't think there's really any 3-and-D guards that I can think of. But if somehow Portland was like, we think we're Brandon Ingram away, put Brandon Ingram and Dame together, blah blah blah, and we can get Drew Holiday, I wouldn't mind a lineup of like Drew. Put quickly at the two, RJ's at the three, Scotty's at the four, Proto at the five. If it means that like, there's additional I think there has to be as long as there's defense on the court for him, I think it's good. If I can somehow, play Jacoby Walter with
mm,
uh with
mm,
a holiday, I wouldn't mind that either.
mm,
My I was thinking about it more like I'm more like, yo, somehow, because Norm Powell's contract is up, right? It's up.
ooh, ooh,
Andrew Wiggins, I think, has like a year left, and it's a larger number contract. I know Miami doesn't want to be a stick in the mud. They want to go for some moves. All I'm saying, could Miami think of doing a Wiggins and Powell for like an Ingram? Maybe you have to add another piece in there, maybe an Ingram, Grady Dick, and like someone else. So then you add Powell and Wiggins. I like Wiggins in the starting unit with Toronto. Then Scottie doesn't. I don't want Scottie to guard the best player on the team anymore. That's my biggest thing. I want
Okay,
Scottie to be
that's
more
your
available.
okay.
That I personally think Scottie should be more available offensively than he is defensively. I think he should be more. You know, at the end of the day, Giannis had Brook Lopez, who's a pretty good defender.
He's all right.
Middleton, isn't a bad defender. He's definitely not a bad defender. Holiday, a pretty good defender. And I swear we did this. Who was their other starter?
Dante at the time, was it Dante? Or was he come off the bench?
Probably. No, I think you're right. Just gonna go Bucks versus Suns. But I've talked a lot. As I am looking at it, what do you think, man? What can, and this is so early, we're saying it now. When we see the playoffs, we're gonna say more. But right now, what do you want to see from Toronto in the offseason?
It's so early, like you said, B. Like it's so early. I want the playoffs to run its course, but right now I want a guard. Right, I want a guard that's a reliable shooter as well from three. You know what I mean? That's what I want. You see what I'm saying? Right now, as of today, that's what I would want. The playoffs. Ask me after the playoffs. Ask me in June. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ask me June. Ask me June 30th. Okay, what does this team need? But for right now, I just see like, okay, yes, we could use better perimeter shooting. You know what I mean? Uh, a 3 and D wing, a point guard that can shoot, but a point guard that can shoot for right now that has some decent height, right? I don't want no, as Barkley would say, miniature. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it.
You
Kind of
know,
want to stay with
DeJounte
6'1".
Murray, like he just came off of Achilles. He's playing a little better now. I wouldn't
Mm.
mind a guy like him on the squad because like he's tall, he's like 6'4", kind of he has a jumper. Can't really shoot threes like that. And his defense actually has gone down. But in my mind, if he can join the team where everyone's like, hey, we need you to be a better defender, I think Mans will be a better defender.
The thing is, Dejounte, we know he's a great defender. It's just the Pelicans are just tanking.
That's
So
the thing, right? Um, are they tanking or they're just bad? They're either or, right?
the thing is, their roster is not horrible.
At all, at
Look
all,
at it; it's not horrible. So to me, they're tanking. They're not good, but they're tanking.
right?
Like,
So like,
so,
so Giannis is the other starter for that championship winning team was PJ Tucker, who,
really?
yeah, who literally man barely scored. You just know he played defense, but he played 25 minutes. He was playing minutes, 25 to 30 minutes a game.
So, and it
So you
wasn't
think
that
about it.
long. These guys won.
It was Giannis with a defender in Lopez, a defender in Holiday. Chris Middleton was okay, and PG Tucker, who was only there for defense.
Yeah.
So
So
all
four
Giannis
guys
to do
out
is
there.
roam,
Yeah.
just roam and blah blah blah. Man,
So
it's
yeah.
that's
Now the guard guys, we don't have that. Ingram is not. Quickly is not.
right.
Legit. Oh
Right,
shit. Yeah.
right.
It's
Like
really Barnes and Pirtle. That's
right,
really like
right. So you need additional mans that can help. That's
shoot.
why I like Jacoby Walter has been shooting since the All-Star break like 42% shooting three. Like
He got a clip though. He's got a clip and he's got bounce.
he does. He does. I
He's
like
got
him a
real
lot.
bounce. Yeah, yeah, I
He's
do
only
too.
improved throughout the year. Every
I
game he's
do too.
improved. So to me, like that's the type
Like
of
I want
person.
those guys to get more shine. Jacoby, the battle. You know what I mean? I want those guys to get more. You know what I mean? But it's tough.
Yeah. No, I think him. I think Mamu has been really good this season.
Has been great. Like
They're all talking about like, are we gonna bring him back? He wants to come back. He likes the love that he's gotten, but my fear is
dude,
like we do tend to overpay man. So like to me, like I like Mamu, but like is Mamu worth more than like 10 mil a year? Like, is he really worth more than 10 mil?
I mean, if the thing is, if he was in a less limited role, I'm not saying he's in a limited role, but if he was in a bigger role on a different team, we probably would see a little more. Because we all know when it comes to NBA players, it comes down to minutes. How much minutes are they playing? How much opportunities are they getting on that said team?
Yeah,
Right? So
yeah. Yeah, I think we know with the Raptors, we can always say they just need some more dogs. They just need some more guys. That's why to me, the person that they should try to get as much as they can, and I don't know what you got to do to get him, but like Dort, that's the guy you get. I think
Sure.
getting a Dort on this team can like make you so much better.
I like the DeJounte. I like the DeJounte. I'm not gonna lie. I like the DeJounte, but I like Dort too. I like Dort
Yeah,
too.
I just think like you just need another defender as a starter, right? So
Yeah.
that has to mean you trade RJ, you trade RJ. But I think with RJ's contract, you're not going to get that great of a defender. RJ's contract is 25 mil. I just don't think you're going to get what you probably need. I think with Brandon Ingram's contract and the fact that his contract's expiring, I think you can get a little bit more. RJ's contract's expiring as well, but I think even RJ's next contract isn't going to be that great. RJ probably a 18 to $20 million player. He's not
But
getting
is that that
25.
bad? Five years, 100 M's? Is that bad?
No, I don't think it's bad at all.
You know what I mean? Like, do you feel RJ is getting underpaid or overpaid with 100 mil? What do you feel? 5 year, 100 mil.
I'm a big RJ guy, you know that. I'm a big RJ fan. I think what people don't like about RJ, like he was 0 4 shooting the three, but he also has like this kind of shoulder injury a little bit. So I kind of and shooting a three is like all up in your shoulders and all that. Like you need all that to be working well for you. So like I'm not too worried about that with RJ, but he attacks the basket. Him and
Yeah.
Scottie have great chemistry, like great
And
chemistry. I think Scottie has the best chemistry with RJ, with Mamu, guys who move, right? Who move out the
yeah,
ball,
RJ can move good out the ball. Yeah, yeah. He moves out the
right?
ball, RJ. Yeah,
Ingram doesn't move. Ingram doesn't move. Ingram kind of stays in
not
his
at
lane.
all. It was just like,
Yeah.
well,
Give me the ball in the elbow. You let me go to work, right? I don't know. I just think Ingram it doesn't fit the offense that they're doing. Now, if you bring a new coach in and the coach is like, "Nah, we're gonna play like this,"
yeah.
it's different, right? You play
Like
more.
more fit that mold. Yeah, yeah.
Right? 'Cause I think Ingram is a very good player. I think Ingram oddly would be good with like Luca, because then you give Luca another guy, right? And then the Luca type of offense isn't fast. Luca type of offense is slow because Luca's slow.
Very, very playoff offense. Look at the playoff
Right.
offense.
Right. Like
But
I
Ingram
think,
needs to be camped on that three, I feel, if he's playing with Luca.
yeah. I think Ingram with like fucking Anthony Edwards isn't that bad.
I feel like that would be a better because Edwards, I feel, even though Luca averages more assists, I feel Edwards is a more willing passer in general.
Yeah.
Like Edwards will move the ball more than like Luca with the ball is more stuck, right?
Yeah.
Edwards is you get what I'm saying. So
I want to see there's a guy named Ryan Dunn on Phoenix. He's a
oh that
defender.
okay.
He's a defender. I want to see somehow if he's a guy that like I want to see his stats. I know he doesn't shoot the three well, but I know he's a defender. Like I definitely know he's a defender.
That's tough. You gotta be shooting that thing. You gotta be shooting that three.
He's shooting 34% on like 2.5 shots a game average. Not really sure I want that because you just need a guy who can. Yeah, you need a guy unless Emmanuel Quick is going to shoot 10 times a game, and you still have Jameson Battle on your squad and Mamu, and maybe this guy's like your PJ Tucker kind of hit. He shot corner threes. PJ Tucker was like
You would
definition.
hit corner three still. You have to kind of close out on the corner three.
Yeah, he was a definition of that. Any other Raptors thoughts?
Right now, not really right now. That was just a big win at 50. We were at 50 at a point. So just a big win against a rival in a sense. In a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
there's
need
no, no. There's a definitely a Scottie versus like there's a Scottie versus Paolo, a Scottie versus Suggs thing, a Scottie versus Jalen Johnson kind of thing. So and Orlando's so up and down. They'll win a couple games and just lose a few. Like
very and they
where
had the guys there playing. So that was to me more surprising.
what makes this game even worse for Orlando? You scored 87 points. You let them score 139, and they didn't have Ingram. They didn't have
Yeah,
Quinn. Didn't have CMB. So they didn't have three rotation guys, and they didn't have Battle. So actually, and Battle's a part of their rotation. So they didn't have four of the nine guys that are probably gonna play in the playoffs. You can't let you let AJ Lawson look like AJ's a good player. No doubt, I like AJ Lawson a lot, but like y'all are
Shout
making
out
these
to Angel
guys,
Lawson. Shout out to the kid from out here. Shout out to the G. You know what I mean?
you guys are making all these guys look kind of, like Scottie played under 30 minutes. Like if I told you Scottie played under 30 minutes, you would thought, oh, they got blown out because they don't have Ingram, they don't have quickly, they got blown out easily.
Those are the two starters. Not even rotation. Those are the starters.
You're the number one scorer out, the number fourth scorer on the team out.
Scottie, Pirtle, and RJ.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And
Jamal
they
Smith.
had Bane was out there. They had Moritz Wagner back. You see what I'm saying? They had Paulo in the cut. They had Suggs in the cut. They had their guys that they should. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, you had
some nights are like
all
that
your
though.
guys. Yeah,
Some
yeah,
nights are just like that though. You know, as a player, like some nights I can say for myself, some nights you'll be hitting everything. Like you'll be shooting like it's the ocean. And
yeah.
other nights you'll be shooting and it's like,
You're just
man, the lid on the bucket.
yeah, yeah. Just you're 100% right. There is nights you're just like it's just not hidden. It's just not hidden for you, at
Mhm.
all. But yeah. So one thing with the scoring, if you lose like a Brandon Ingram, I just think it means Scottie's gonna score more. Like my biggest thing, like I said, I'm gonna speak into existence. I really want to say Norm and Wiggins. Because Norman's like a 20-point scorer. So I don't know if you get Norman Powell in your squad, that can help out a lot. But Wiggins can easily give you 14 points a game. So Wiggins gives you 14 points a game. Forget Norman Powell. If you get Wiggins, gives you 14 points a game and he's a starter, to me, you just are saying Scotty's going to now give us 23 points a game. RJ has to give us 19 points, which he's giving you now. So
He
fine,
is, he
RJ,
is.
give us 20 points. Quickly do a little bit more for us. And then you just ask your bench. Then you basically tell Jacoby Walter, you're averaging 7 right now, but the way you're shooting the three, what we're asking of you next year is what we are asking Grady Dick this year. We needed Grady to be a 10-point scorer this year.
At least,
We
yeah.
needed it. Luckily, Mamu came. Mamu is our 10-point scorer,
The offset of that, the decline of Grady. Keep it a
right?
buck.
Probably
Yeah.
the worst thing that happened to the Raptors all year was Grady Dick,
Unfortunately, you're right. And I don't even want that, to be
yeah,
honest. I'm a Grady fan.
yeah,
Real
yeah.
tough.
No, it's very unfortunate, that he, yeah, no, it's very unfortunate. I was gonna look at their next schedule, their next few games. I think they have they've clinched a playoff game no matter what. So no matter they're gonna have a playoff game. Their next three games is Detroit on Tuesday.
Mm.
At Detroit, though. Detroit has the back-to-back, so they're facing OKC, I think, tomorrow. But the rumor is that they're resting all their guys tomorrow so they can be healthy for Toronto, which is fine. But they still don't have Kate. And then you'll probably have Brandon Ingram and maybe not quickly, because quickly has a plantar some
Fasciitis.
yeah, fasciitis that
Big
takes has a long
problems.
time. So
Yeah, yeah. You gotta have your foot in like some sling type shit. Yeah, yeah. Tough.
so you have Detroit. I think that could be a win. Then you have Sacramento and you have the Memphis. Yeah, that's just, and then you have Sunday, you have Boston. I'm gonna say the Boston one. Boston have your number. They've been having your
Boston like Thanos. And then they got the last Infinity Stone when Tatum came back.
yeah, and we're about to talk about all these guys. Because I think Toronto, at least from Detroit, Sacramento, Memphis, and Boston, that should be 3-1. I think you should be Detroit because to me, without their best player, I don't. They're not that much of a threat in my opinion. Um, I like Jalen Duren, but they're just not like that. Sacramento, you should beat, and the Grizzlies, you should beat.
Definitely.
Boston, like I said,
Leave it at that. For Beantown. Can Beantown.
Boston, who's now. Let's pivot to like the standings overall. I know we talked a little bit about Orlando, but Boston, they clinched.
Beantown.
They're 50-24. They're 4 games behind Detroit. I don't think they're going to catch Detroit. because Detroit would have to almost go like 2-8, and then Boston would have to go
And
the
there's a little bit of games left. When's the last day of the season? 2 weeks?
April, yeah, like 2 weeks.
Damn,
Yeah, because Toronto has 8 more games, so they're playing 4 this week and then 4 the following week.
damn. It's really like that. Damn.
Yeah, then we're into
NBA
the
season
playoffs.
really, NBA season really just,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's crazy.
New
Started to get
York, New York. I don't know. They are like they're a good team, but they
this
they
is
just yeah. Oh my goodness, dog. Like they're making me not believe that they're gonna make it to the finals.
yep, yep.
They have all the talent in the world, but now I'm thinking like it's one of those you have too much talent. And like everyone is not Bridges has had a horrible year. That brother may get traded. He may,
I
which once again, his contract, I think is his contract too high? I think it's a big contract.
think it's a little high, kind of. It's a little high. New York, they be paying mans in New York a little bit still.
New York Knicks contracts. Cleveland is chilling. I think they're just waiting. They're waiting for some.
You know, they're waiting to get to that East Finals. That's what they're waiting for.
They should. See, Bridges gets 30. Oh, Bridges' contract is too big. Oh, no way.
He's getting
So
30 a year.
he has 33 next year, 36 the following year, 38 the following year, and 29 to 2030 season. He gets it's a player option, so he may not take it, but he gets 41 mil. That brother is taking it. He's gonna be 32, 33 at the time. He's taking it.
But he's getting 40 mil a year on at the end of the contract. 40
Yeah,
fucking M's.
yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah,
Should he be getting paid
everyone
that
in New
much
York
more
gets
than
paid.
RJ?
Sorry?
Should he be getting paid that much more than RJ?
See, and that's why this is the argument. This is the argument. What you're saying is correct. Because I get what Bridges gets you. He's a defender. He had some good blocks last playoffs or whatever. I get that. But when we talk like we argue so much about contracts, there's some man in this league getting contracts. Nah,
Yeah.
man. Nah, man. There's some match about to get overpaid. I like Austin Reeves. I like Austin Reeves. I know Austin Reeves about to get paid 40 M's a year.
Oh, that's crazy. Like Austin Reeves get
And Austin Reeves should not be getting no 40 M's a year.
shouldn't be, but
But I know what's gonna happen for sure. For sure. Right? Um, Atlanta won a bunch of games. They're in the sixth seed. I think they're gonna be a fun team. I think them against New York. Right now, if we said, yeah, it's them against New York, I would say that's probably a 5 game because New York playoff time, they get kind of I think they'll get kind of serious.
they get kind of busy low key in the offs. Can't front. They get kind of busy. We'll see though. This is going to be a very interesting playoffs.
Yeah.
Very.
I think they're a 5, maybe 6. I would hope so. Philly, now Philly's climbing.
I'm not. I don't even care about. I don't know what's going on in Philly.
I know, but they're climbing, man.
I don't
They
pay attention to Philly at all. Like when I say at all, I don't even look at Philly highlights. I
it,
just look at what Max is doing. When Max is on, that's really it.
I,
And DJ.
I hear you because you're overall right, but but they are arguably the scariest team. Like they're arguably this. It's because you know why they're still scared? Because there's still so much potential. You
There's talent
see,
over there. Don't get twisted. There's talent, but
yeah, you saw her, but you see her at nighttime, and you're like, yo, she's crazy at night. She's crazy, but she's not always like that. So you're like, okay, like I don't know what you're gonna get. So, but because I get it, because Embiid, if he just stays healthy the rest of the season,
Beat 7'2", 300 or 270
because if
footwork.
Philly, man, Philly, if they
Bro,
fall wherever they go, I don't know. Orlando, Miami, Charlotte, everyone wants Charlotte to make it, man, because they're a fun team.
Charlotte's gonna make it. They're what? What's the record? I think they maybe have 40 wins now. Maybe five
They're
games.
39 and 36. So right now, Orlando, Miami, and Charlotte are all tied with 39 and 36.
Damn,
Philly has 41 and 33. Atlanta 42 and 33. Toronto's 42 and 32. So it's just a
yeah,
fight.
that's tight. It's like sutures, man. That's tight.
That's why Toronto can't like
If we
afford.
want a 3 game losing streak, we're in the play-in.
No, easily, easily. Yeah, we're done. We're done. The only reason why I would ever want to be in the play-in is because when you're in the play-in, you get that what's it called? What's that thing called? The draft lottery. That's the thing would care about.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because
Really?
Atlanta won in the play-in. So did Dallas won when yeah, Dallas won number one pick and they were the 10th. They lost in the play, but at least they fucking they so did Atlanta. So like man, I can get a random top eight
There's
pick,
always, there's always, no matter if the situation is bad, there's always good in it. There's
right?
always good in it. Okay.
The Western side of things, Portland and Golden State, they clinched a play-in game. So they're in the playing game regardless. No matter they'll never climb higher. I hope in the West it just stays the same. It goes LA, which like Lakers, I should say, which is arguably one of the hottest teams, if not the hottest team in the league. Yo,
Lakers is crazy.
OKC, San Antonio, and Lakers are all 9-1 in the last
Yeah,
10.
I like Lakers winning games. I'll be like, what's going on? I swear to God, what's going on?
They have a top like 10 defense in the last like month.
How like how teams are just turning the ball over? Like
Yeah,
I refuse to. They're not. I don't see Luca, Austin, and LeBron locking man's down and whatnot.
no, it's Marcus Smart. They started Marcus Smart, and
It's Marcus Smart for real
and
and Reed.
he's clearly just
Reed,
been everything for that.
yes, yes.
I know LeBron's role has gone down, but it's a good thing, and Luka's been scoring like nonstop.
Yeah, LeBron don't care because Lakers win, LeBron wins.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep. I hope we get that Denver, Minnesota. Like we all need that. That's 7 game series. Just feed that to all of our basketball veins. Like that's what we love. Like that's gonna be the series that everyone's gonna care about.
hmm hmm
Lakers and Houston is only a good series because KD, LeBron next, but that's a Lakers win.
That'd be
Houston,
fun. That'd be fun.
you said it from day one. They should have waited. And I think it's clear as day how like we all know KD's helped them win games, no doubt. But
100.
do I think with they're 45 and 29, would they be that different with Jalen Green and Brooks?
Let me tell you, with Jalen Green and Brooks, I feel like their record would be better.
They're probably close to the 48 wins. Like which is only 3 wins ahead. But like the whole point was that when you got KD, you're supposed to be different. Now I get it, you lost Van Vliet. So that's what I'm thinking. You lost
That's a
Van
hit.
Vliet.
That's a hit, though. Let's keep
You
it a
lost
buck.
Van Vliet.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit. I'm
You
gonna
lost
keep it a
Van Vliet.
buck. But and me and my brethren were having a conversation about this the other day and talking about KD, and I'm like, they should be better anyways with the roster you have right now.
Still very talented. Still very talented.
It's still a very good roster. You have Reed, you got A-Man, you got Sangoon, you got Jabari Smith Jr. coming off the bench. You got a good coach. You guys should be better.
You got Tyree Eason, who may not come
Right?
back. He may not come back.
You guys should be better than this. Let's keep it a buck. KD, you're still doing 50, 40, 90.
Yeah, I'm trying to see Houston's payroll, but I'm not sure if they can keep Tyree Eason.
So I don't know. Houston should, record wise, they should be better right now.
Yeah.
You know, with the roster you guys have, KD is just he's a one of the when it comes to scoring, he is there. He's there as a ball player. You can tell he loves the game, but he just doesn't
Tyree
have
Eason
that
is
dog in him, I feel.
Tyree Eason is 5 million this year, and then next year yeah, he has a team option. Sorry, no, he's gonna be then a restricted free agent, but there may
Yeah.
be a team that who has cap like Chicago, maybe Washington, maybe not Washington, but then Chicago that's gonna be like here's 15, 20 million, and like you're paying Jabari, you're paying like a bunch of guys. Like, do you really want to keep him? You got to ask yourself those questions. Like,
Ass.
yeah, and you do want to keep him because fuck it, you might as well go to the luxury tax. He's only 24, and like,
He's young as a He's a young buck.
All right, and he
Yeah,
plays defense, man. He plays defense. So
definitely does.
yeah, I think Houston is kind of fucked up already. Phoenix, just give me dip back Dylan Brooks. I want to see this team compete against San Antonio. San Antonio's gonna be
Healthy Phoenix, yeah. DB, two DBs, Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks, two
yeah.
DBs. You already know. Jalen, you already know.
Um, they also and then like yeah, the Clippers who have Kawhi Leonard, who's like he's like the second half MVP.
Literally, he's a sideboard. He's a sideboard. Yeah.
He's good, man. He's good. I don't
Yeah.
think I have to like re-look at my list of top players of all time. And maybe you don't put him here because he just hasn't played as consistently as KD. But Kawhi being above KD it's no, it's not. It shouldn't be like a whoa. Why would you do this? Like, am I crazy? Like, it's not a why. Like, oh wow, KD's way better than Kawhi. Like, way better. Because
They're
I
looking
mean,
at the
Kawhi in
scoring.
Houston.
They're looking at the games played, longevity, and the scoring,
True.
right? For KD. But you're telling me, okay, healthy versus health. I know I'm gonna get 82 games. I know I'm gonna get 75 games from this player and 75 games from this player. Guaranteed. I'm going Kawhi. I'm going
Yeah.
Kawhi.
Because you tell me
Kawhi will wheel
Kawhi.
me to a ring. He will wheel a team to a ring. Katie is the passenger. Kawhi's the bus driver. KD's the passenger. There's a difference.
Kawhi on this Houston team.
Come on, dude. You gotta have 70 wins.
Like, is that crazy? I agree with you. Only thing you have Kawhi on this Houston team is like, guys, you just give me the ISO. I'm so efficient. So is KD, but my efficiency is so bananas.
The
Like,
thing is, Kawhi will take 25, 30 shots if he's hot, if he's going for his team needs him. KD's not doing that. KD's like double teams. I'm passing. I'm not saying not to pass out of double teams, but if you really watch KD ball, when he's a horrible passer of the double team, and it does not make sense. He
yeah,
is one of the worst superstar passers out of a double team. And look at the stats. Look at the turnovers. How you're 7 foot and you can handle the ball and you can't pass out of doubles? A lot of turnovers when he's passing out of doubles. A lot of turnovers. Give me Kawhi. Give me
to,
Kawhi. Give me Kawhi. Give me Kawhi.
to me, bro, you have the youngies, you have the young guns out here. You have Sangoon, you have Tari, you have Jabari, you have Amen. You can't tell me that like, yo, I'm laughing.
You have a fucking sniper in Reed Shepard too.
Yeah, you can't tell me I'm not like, yo, let these guys do whatever they got to do. Call me when you need me. I'm just gonna help guide you and be like, yo, this. That's how we know. Like, Katie's just not the leader like that.
He can just score. Like he can just score. He can play ball. Like that's it. He can just score, play ball. But Kawhi,
Um, Real quick news: WNBA reached their deal for expansion, for not expansion, for their league
for the
to
ball.
start, which is good. They got their bread. Everyone's getting their bread. Good job. The tempo will, first of all, already these tickets are too expensive. A
What's
preseason game is like with some good seats at a preseason game is like $240 for like some good seats. Like we don't know who's on the team yet, right? Their expansion draft will happen soon, but just chill out. Like just relax.
wow? 240, 250 for some preseason lower ball?
They're just lucky that like people are gonna want to watch. Like I want to watch. The tickets never came out for the first game of the season. I do want to watch the first game of the season.
I definitely want to watch. I definitely want to go to a Temple game. Well, I can't lie. Games, plural games.
Yes,
I
I
can't lie.
want to go. Like I'm not, I can't even the games that they've for this regular season that are they're going to be in Scotia Bank sold out already.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think they face one is against Caitlin Clark, so you know that's got sold out.
WNBA games don't sell out like that, do they? In general,
I think they do in certain markets,
in certain
they
markets,
do,
okay,
but
okay.
not all the markets. No, 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 no. Like UConn, they're losing their team. They're bringing back the Houston Comets next, not this coming season, the following season.
Oh, okay, to bring back the comments. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were big back in the day.
Huge back in the day.
Holy shit. I just
Yeah,
remember Houston Comets and LA Sparks were back in the day. This is 90s stuff, bro.
yeah, easily.
Holy shit.
So, but I'm glad they're gonna do their thing. Um, expansion's happening for the league, the NBA. Now, me and you've talked about it multiple times. I We were talking about it even off the pod. Like, ultimately, I think with the league, they wanted Las Vegas. No matter
Definitely.
what. All the leagues want Las Vegas. Oakland A's are going to Las Vegas. Like, Oakland lost all
That's
their
the
teams
move.
to Las Vegas, if you think about it.
That's crazy. Yeah, to be honest, it's next door if you take it in. It's next
Yeah,
door.
right. Because
So
The Raiders lost to Las Vegas too, right?
yeah,
So the Vegas Golden Knights, they won their Stanley Cup like a few years back. The Vegas Aces, like they took from San Antonio, I think. But like everyone's supposed to put a team in Vegas because there's so much bread to be had in Vegas. There really
um,
is.
beyond.
So the league wants it there, but the league knows that no one else wants Vegas. They rather Seattle. So they can't bring one without the other. So they have to go together. Yeah, here you go, Seattle. Here's Vegas. Here you go. Now, some people don't believe the league can handle more teams because of the tanking issue. I know Silver sent something out for tanking. I haven't really, I've read it, but I don't understand it. I have to like read it again. I think one of the things is that they're gonna flatten the odds completely. So if you're from 7th to 15th, all flatten. It doesn't matter. So there's no point in tanking because all your odds are the same from
That's
7th
crazy.
to 15th.
That's crazy word still. But
But that
something
thing is,
needs to be
I don't want
done.
to be
Something
I don't
needs
want
to
to be
be
sixth.
done.
I want to be seventh then.
Something needs to be done though with the tanking still. You know what I mean? Because for fans are not liking that shit. You know what I mean? If you're gambling,
No, I don't care for like the tanking doesn't bother me.
hmm
Maybe like we watched a good we watched Toronto beat Orlando. Orlando wasn't tanking. They were just bad today.
it's just bad. Yeah, yeah,
Right? Like I think like right now, this what's the team? New York faced OKC. That was a good game. That's the games that are on TV. I think Portland may have faced Washington today. I would never gonna watch that game.
yeah.
I'm never gonna watch.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have cared for it. So I just think like there's certain things like the Warriors are competing against the Nuggets. That's it.
What's the score right now, by the way?
Let's just see 29-28. And it's
Okay,
only because there was like a fight that almost happened and Murray had to shoot a technical foul. So there's a close game. So some teams are still competing.
Santos and Pods competing, and whoever else competing.
Like the teams that aren't competing, Indiana is still competing. Indiana beat
Yeah.
who they beat? They beat a team today, and they beat a team the other day. Like
Brooklyn Nets were compete. I feel like they barely lost to the Lakers this week, and I'm like, shouldn't the Lakers be blowing these guys out? They didn't even Mike Porter Jr.
right, so there's some teams who are generally competing. Fine, the
Yeah,
Wizards aren't competing. The Wizards aren't. I'll give you
no.
that. But you think Sacramento's not competing? Everyone's playing in Sacramento.
Yo, Westbrook is. If any team Westbrook's on, they're trying. They're
They're
trying.
trying. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you be hearing about Westbrook talking, you know what I mean? You be hearing so
I still
this,
think it's as the Jazz, they compete, but then they compete in the beginning, then they do like let the other players sit down. They do that. And I just don't think tanking is the
you know
biggest.
what? I feel like there's just stretches. If we're gonna chalk it up, there's stretches where they decide to play lackluster. And you
Right.
know, the NBA, these guys are the separation skill is there, obviously. So you play 3 minutes. I'm talking quarter time, 3 minutes. You're not really playing. You guys are up 2-4. You guys are gonna be down like 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And couple up with a bad turnover in the future here, bad turnover there. It's a 20-point game. Looks like you guys compete in most of the stretches, but here and there, and then the lead, boom.
Yeah, no, it's just not as bad, but like ultimately the expansion is gonna happen, which I think me and you were saying like the only thing is you have to just make the league more even. It can't be, I don't know. I know we don't have like super teams, but It just be a little bit more evened out. So maybe it's Jokic and Aaron Gordon and like the other guys, right? Maybe Jamal Murray goes with another guy who's like maybe on his level a little bit, maybe a little down, or
Mhm.
it's not quickly Ingram and Scottie. It's just
Yep.
Scottie and Barrett, and maybe quickly's there. I don't know. Like league just has to be more evened out. So I
It's
think if
gonna
that's
be
the case, it's it's fine. We can do it. And if
who's
you,
gonna be East and who's gonna be West though with the
I,
Seattle.
I think they're gonna move. They're gonna move probably Minnesota. They should move Minnesota. If you can put Ant in the Eastern Conference, I think everyone will be happy.
Yeah, that makes sense because Minnesota, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm
Minnesota's
thinking
in the East.
because they're both West, right? Like
Yeah, yeah,
Seattle on the West Coast and Vegas is you already know.
yeah.
So
So they have to do something like that. And there's so much talent coming in, right? And we're definitely gonna talk about March Madness just now, but I wanted to talk about some of these awards, man.
that'd be
It's
worth, man.
heating up. And even like the All NBAs are getting very interesting. I think with MVP, we know it's gonna be Shea. It should be Shea. I feel like Jokic's case kind of fell off a lot. Or he didn't get talked about a lot, I should say. He doesn't get talked about as much. I think everyone is really liking Wemby. I think we should bet tonight or tomorrow Wemby for MVP next year because they're already talking it. They want to give it to the guy. They need to make this guy the future, and
He
they're
is
already
the future.
winning the games this year. So,
He is the future. It's
yeah,
Wemby and a bunch of guards and Harrison Barnes winning games.
yeah,
That's really what it is. And Luke Cornett.
definitely Luke Cornett.
It's
They're
what it
56 and
is.
18.
Like that. This was going back like 13 years ago. Spurs record. You know when they had all everyone there. That's that record.
Even they're gonna win 60 games.
I can't even believe it personally. Like I didn't expect them to be
Wow.
this good this year. I can't lie to you.
Not at all, man. Not at all.
They got rookies bought in, Harper bought in, like Carter Bryant bought in, like
They have so many
Wemby
fans
is a
averaging over 10.
Wemby's a real leader on and off the court.
Harrison Barnes is averaging 10 points. Champagne's averaging 11. Dylan Harper's averaging 11. Johnson's averaging 13. Vassell's averaging 14. Then you have Castle averaging 16.6. Let's just say 17. You have Fox averaging 19 and Wemby averaging 24.
Yo, everyone's averaging double figures on that squad. That's scary. That's scary. That's scary. You take it in. Come on, man.
Castle's averaging 7 assists. Fox is averaging 6.
Castle's averaging 7 assists.
Yeah.
You have two guys in your starting lineup averaging over 6 assists, 6+ assists a game. Two guys. Come on now. And Wemby, you know Wemby's unselfish too.
Yeah, no, this team is it's clearly good. Defensively, I think it's a good team as well. Yeah, man.
Defensively, they're good because of only not because of only Wemby, but main reason because of Wemby.
Yeah.
He can really switch out on guards and not get blown, not get smoked.
They're
You see what
top
I'm saying?
five in offense and top five in defense.
Come on, I've seen Wemby switch on Curry, and you know Curry's got that shimmy, he's got that dance, he's got the head shoulder fake. Curry couldn't shake him to where he got a clean enough shot off. This is Wemby, so
Yeah, nah,
you,
man.
you can. That's the only center where you can't have on an island,
Yeah,
and you're not. You know what I mean? I'll say him, and I'm gonna say Bam too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Agreed. Yeah,
So
yeah, no, yeah. So I think his case has gotten up. The Luca spurge of scoring that he's done has brought him up, but like, I, I'm I don't think Luca's the MVP. I don't think he should even be considered the MVP, to be honest. I know he's played really well and he's just an amazing player. But to say he's like the most improved, I'm sorry, most valuable player to his team, I don't know. I think to act like other mans aren't on the team and they're not good, like, yeah, LeBron is not who he is anymore, but it's almost like the team is telling Luca just do whatever and like,
yeah, that's exactly what they're doing because it's Lakers, it's Showtime. Like You're the man here. Do whatever you want. It's
Yeah,
gonna help the you already know it's gonna help the Lakers franchise, right?
yeah. I don't know.
Sounds
I
better
was,
Luka dropping these points than let's say Marcus Smart or Jackson Hayes or Vanderbilt or whoever.
um,
Marketing.
but yeah, that's definitely his an award that I'm gonna like most improved player. Once again, back in the day, it was given to a guy who almost took a superstar leap, Paul
Yeah,
George. Kevin Love at the time when he won it, Pascal when won it, like Julius Randle, those guys who took like I wouldn't say superstar, but like a star leap. They were
start.
hour than their star. And then there's the times where man's win, and it's just like, oh, they were just better than they were last year. Like Dyson
Yeah.
Daniel won most improved player last year.
Mhm.
They clearly had no one else to give it to.
They didn't. The thing was, he was leading the league in steals too. So it was like there was a bit of a case. There was a bit of a case.
Right. Right. But like, has Dyson Daniels done anything this year that you're like, man, he's one of the like when you think about Atlanta,
Yeah.
he's like what, maybe especially this spurge of them, he's like the fourth guy you think about?
I think Zachary Richeche scores more than him. So
Right, which is not that's the worst thing that can be said. That could be the worst thing that can be said if that's the case.
I think he's averaging like 12 or something like Zach, and he's averaging 10. But like Dyson is not gonna be is not that guy to be. He's just that
No.
role player defender, like which is good, which is what you need. So
I would love for Atlanta. Atlanta would be stupid to do this. Definitely stupid because he's their best defender, funny enough. But like, if they can want to trade him to Toronto, here you fucking go,
holy shit, Dyson in Toronto, we would embrace him
right? Because like to me, like defensively, he would just help in so many ways. But he doesn't shoot the three well at all,
at all. That's the key.
and we don't need another bad 3-point shooter on that team. So, but yeah, so most improved, right? These are some of the names that I think:
Okay,
Jalen Duren,
definitely on my list too.
Danny Abdia,
Definitely on my list too. That was my pick
Jalen
for early in the season. Yeah.
Jalen Johnson.
Yep. Yep.
The only thing with Jalen Johnson is arguably he was like on the pace last year, so it's
He
almost
was in a
like
sense, but now it's really his own team this
yeah.
year. So
So those are the three guys who I could say took like a star leap.
definitely, definitely.
AJ Mitchell.
He could win most improved or six man. I have him for both.
And the crazy thing for most improved for him, he's more because we weren't fucking talking about you. Now we're talking about you.
Yeah, at all. Like I didn't even know AJ Mitchell liked that last year.
Right. So
God.
like to me, he's man, any
Mhm.
team that somehow can trade for this guy, I think this guy is Jalen Brunson's like that's the type of
He's
I think
been
he could be a
saying this,
star.
and we're gonna pay attention as his career goes on
Yeah,
because I
I think
like
he could
that.
be a
I like
star.
that. I like that read.
So yeah, but he's a guy we didn't talk about now. He's but a guy who it sucks because in the beginning of the season we probably wouldn't include him, but now I think we would. Nikhil.
Oh
Nikhil
shit,
Alexander-Walker.
definitely, definitely. He's not on my list, but that's fucking
He's improved. Like he's
definitely,
improved, right?
bro. Last year, I think he was he in Minnesota last year, right?
Yeah,
Minnesota
yeah,
off the bench, 8, 9 points,
yeah,
between 7 and 9 points a game off the bench,
yeah.
averaging 20 large this year, 25 and 5.
Arguably, if this team is good next year, he can win it again. Like he can win this award
That is such a good pick, brother. I'm not gonna lie. That Nikhil is honestly, that is such a good pick. You
he's
Shea
improved.
win MVP, Nikhil win six man, two Canadians.
Man, crazy. That'd be crazy. A guy who is he's one of those players that like you never won the most improved because you were improving during but others were improving better than you were. Austin Reeves,
Oh yeah, he hasn't won it right. Oh shit,
right?
yeah.
Because everyone around him has been improving better than he was. But he also deserves like as much love as anyone else for improving.
Definitely took a lead.
Right. Kajante George,
Oh shit, definitely Keontae George. That
right?
is a flat out baller.
Ryan Rollins.
Oh shit,
It was
yeah.
more
No,
beginning of the
he
year, maybe not so much now, but beginning of the year he was doing his thing,
was doing his thing. He was doing his thing. Definitely.
right? So those are the names that I there's probably in mind. There's probably way more names that I'm forgetting
Yeah,
for most
yeah,
improved. It's just like it's all in how do you define it, right? Because if I'm defining from a player who became like was okay to become a star or become a guy,
yeah.
I think like Jalen Johnson should get it then, um,
I
or Denny.
Danny, Danny. To me, my pick is Danny still, right? But that Nikhil is actually that's a very good read, very good call out there. I'm not
But
gonna lie.
when we talk about the way the award has gone for years, it's Jalen Duren that gets it because he's the guy that when we look at the history books in the future, you can be like, oh, Jalen Duren, oh yeah, the guy who for his last 6 years averaged 18 and 10. Yeah, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy, right? So it's one of those. But yeah, I don't think I have. We'll make our predictions, our real predictions soon. But I'm almost stuck, man, because I think like
His names.
there's a lot of names, man. It's a lot of names. Um, Defensive Player of the Year, it's Wemby. Um,
Definitely. It's a definite.
I think Scottie and Chet deserve a lot of love. They've done their thing. I think defensive team is going to be interesting because there's there's guys like Herb Jones who we know are great defenders, but maybe won't make it this year because of the way it was.
Maybe Marcus Smart make it. You know what I
You
mean?
know what I'm
Marcus.
saying?
Yeah.
He deserves
It's
massive.
Marcus Smart, Dyson Dan. If we're gonna call it the all defensive team, we could just say Marcus Smart, Dyson Daniels, right? Teams winning respectively. Wemby, right? Who else can we put there for perimeter? Herb. It's the team is not gonna
Right.
right, but I would
Isaiah
want Herb
Stewart.
there.
Isaiah Stewart
Isaiah
definitely
Stewart.
deserves it.
Isaiah Stewart. Okay, so he can be the four,
You want to go
right?
like Stewart,
Oh yeah, we're gonna go with. Let's go to Stewart. Team success. Team
right?
success. The Stewart.
And we're saying a Stewart. We can't talk about Amen. It has been
Amen is definitely there. Amen is definitely there.
so there's a bunch of like
So
the
it's Wemby, man. Like, yeah, Stewart, Dyson,
and we still didn't say Scotty yet. Scotty,
Scottie,
right? Chet. Um,
Suggs,
you said Suggs?
Smarts. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, he missed a lot of games this year. He missed. Never mind. Never mind.
No,
We
but
got to.
still, when he's on, he's so good. He's
He
so
he
good.
is. He is. He is.
I wish Tomana Kamara. I don't. Does he play
Oh,
any
I
games?
missed this, my boy. I missed that. I missed that. You right. You right. You right. I
Yeah,
missed that.
I don't think he's played a lot of games. Now that I'm saying it out loud.
The thing is, I don't really watch Portland to see what's going on. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
Let's see. Um,
I'm gonna say Drew Holiday. Or we're not even saying Drew Holiday.
Jada is a guy. And see, Tamani Kamara, I think I told you, or maybe I think he was your most improved pick this year. Or
All defense, all defense. It was for defense.
like, yeah,
Defense,
I
yeah.
remember you had mentioned. I think I was saying like he's like my next year pick because
Yeah,
he's the
yeah,
definition of most type of improved. Like he's gonna improve next year, but him or Klingon will win it next year. Those are my early picks.
Clean is anchor still. Yeah, yeah. He's an
Um, Now Kamara has played 75 fucking games, so I'm lost in the sauce. He's played.
he's playing no defense, yeah, all defense team, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of guys still. But there's three
Mhm.
teams, so whatever. It's tiers. It's tiers.
Right?
No
So
two teams,
he'll
right?
probably make a team. Like, there's so much mans that can generally make it, which is good, right? We don't have to squint our eyes on that. But it even goes back to the amount of games played. I think so much guys, if they miss, I think Jokic is like, yo, one game missed, he's done.
That's yeah. How much does Shea have?
He has to, I think, play like four more games and then he's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those like th- this 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 is from March 19th. I don't think. Yeah, now it has if Jokic misses one game, he's screwed. Denny Abdia misses like a game he's done.
Damn.
Evan Mobley misses a few games he's done. Of course,
Like,
Wemby
we didn't even say
hurt,
for all defensive. We didn't even mention
right?
it.
He's him, Amen, have been very disappointing this year. Like we just have to admit it.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Amen. I thought he was gonna take more of a leap this year in general.
I would
In
say
general.
Mobley's more of a disappointment. Amen. It's our fault. I think it's us as a collective basketball lovers. We put him too high. We didn't let
We
the man
did.
grow. We
We
didn't allow him to grow.
You're right, you're right. Because
Uh,
we're not saying this about a sewer. No, we're not saying this about a sewer.
yeah, that's true. Trying to see. There's a few other guys, man, that get out that list. They're screwed. Six man of the year.
Oh, that's Jamie Jacques Jr., that's Keldon Johnson, that's AJ Mitchell, Nas Reed. I'm even
Griffin
putting Kobe
Melanie.
White. I'm even putting Kobe White.
He does. It sucks, man. If he was in Hornets the like majority of the season, he's winning. He's
Yeah,
he's
right.
definitely.
I'm putting Portis, right? Even though team like they're trash. I'm putting Josh Hart. I'm
He's
putting
their
Josh
heart and
Hart.
fucking soul. He is their heart and the
So
thing is, he would have been, but they started him. They started starting him. But when he was coming off the bench, he was helping them. But they were sucky as a starting, and then they put him on like he's their guy.
fourth,
He's their
yeah, he's there.
glue.
Yeah.
Um, he's I OG for defensive. We could probably mention.
OG, yes, we forgot. There's not defended. Yeah, yeah.
So you mentioned, I'm gonna say Triple J for Miami, Triple J, Hawkes Jr. It's from what I'm hearing, it sounds like this guy's gonna walk away with this fucking award.
Bro, he's like I think averaging like 14 points on the bench, and Miami is
I
in the
didn't even
mix.
know. I didn't even know.
No,
I
no,
did.
you better know. He's been because he had a bad season last year. His rookie season was like, yo, okay, okay, he's
Yeah,
coming. He had a bad season last year. I don't know. There's some drama issues. I don't know what the fuck happened, right? And then now,
yeah. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking like if I had to, I'm thinking Keldon Johnson's been so good for the Spurs.
he has been though. Like the 58 wins, he has been
I don't
14
even.
a
Even
game,
Dylan Harper has been really good for the Spurs, right?
bro. Like that's the rookie team right there. So I just left
Mhm.
him on the rookie team. You know what I mean?
I think you said AJ Mitchell, right?
AJ Mitchell, yeah.
Yeah, he deserves so much love.
I'm
So
telling
much.
you, like
Trey
mostly two,
Eason
those
has
six
been
man.
good too. Yeah, like Nas Reed, you mentioned, has been good, and like all these guys deserve some mention. I think the awards this year, like whoever
Let me
gets it
think.
is gonna really like it. I think last year was kind of an off season. I ain't gonna lie.
It was, it was.
It was who won six man of the year last year? I don't even know.
Don't tell me, don't tell me. I think Nas Reed. It was Nas Reed. Had to be Nas Reed.
That wasn't last. That wasn't the year before.
I swear
Oh
he
no, Payne
won.
Pritchard. Payne Pritchard. He deserves that. Oh gosh, yes, he
The
deserves it.
Payne Pritchard won it last year.
Yeah, he
We
deserves it.
need to mention him this year because he's been kind of just
Yeah, he played 50. He started 50 games, so he's
yeah.
off the market. But he would have easily won it if he played less games starting. Easily.
He could honestly be on kind of most improved list too. If you really wanna
Brother, you're right.
if
You're
you
right.
really wanna like
Definitely right. Because he like, yo, you, teams that surprised us. Spurs and
he's
Boston.
probably damn near 20 consistently.
Just he's killing man. Rookie, it's going to Connor Cooper.
Bro, can you just give them the co-rookie
I
of the year,
100
both of them, please?
give it both.
Because Cooper is the great white hype, right? And I was hearing on some sort of like random short of a pod, not full pod, a random short that he's the best white American player. And I'm like, have you guys been drinking acid? You serious?
Wait, like ever?
Yes, they were saying this is the great. I forget who was saying. I don't know if it was Steven Jackson pod or something, but they were talking about him. And in the comments, we were saying, do you know about Bird? Like, what about Bird?
Yeah,
Like,
it
he
can't
doesn't,
be ever. It can't be ever. Can't be.
bro.
Right now, the Warriors are winning. Just to throw that out, they're winning by like 8.
He is not over Pistol Pete to me. He is not over
He's
Pistol
still a
Pete.
rookie. Let him play.
Bruh, bruh,
Play. That
bruh.
the they need all they have to do is pray that they get a top fucking 5 pick, get like a cuff or something, get somebody like that.
Acuff is the guy. When you watch him play,
I think he's okay. I think my draft thoughts of all of them are going to be so low. I apologize to
no,
all of them. I will.
he can move with the ball like kind of like a Westbrook, De'Aaron Fox could have. That's how he moves with the
No,
ball. And I like players that move light of the ball. I'm like, it could translate to the league. Translate.
I need to see generally a little bit more. I
You're
don't know.
not, because you know these guys are coming out. Akov is coming out. These top 10 pick is coming out.
Yeah. But speaking of all rookie team, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of guys who can potentially make it. I think it's a two-teamer, right? But like Cooper, uh, Khan, Harper, uh, Renard, renewed. I'm pronouncing
What
his
about Cedric Coward on Memphis?
Cedric Coward, Renard from Memphis, CMB, VJ,
CBB, yeah.
um, Carter Bryant. Can you talk about Fears?
Joe Carter Bryant. Shout out. That's my guy. That's my guy, Carter Bryant. Shout out to Trey Johnson on the Wizards.
Trey Johnson, Derek McQueen, who like it seems like he has a little bit of an attitude on the team, which because they don't let him and Zion play together. Like his minutes has gone down. Like he was
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah.
he was supposed to be
What-
like a top like he may not make it to the all NBA rookie team. He may not even make it.
And Derek Queen at the beginning of the season was so much praise about him. Then I heard that died down. I'm like, what
Yeah,
happened?
they played Zion more
Because of you're paying Zion, so he's gonna get more minutes. But I thought Derek Queen was the future. You guys are moving on.
easily. No, I agree.
What about Ryan Nemhard?
I like the thought of it. I like the thought
Yeah,
of
I thought
it.
he's the most averaging the most assists as a rookie in the rookie class. Most assists. I'm just putting that out there.
No, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I know, like I said, Sacramento has two rookies that, like, for them, I would like,
Neat Clifford is decent. I like Neat Clifford. Neat
right.
Clifford is
They
decent.
have
Yeah.
some rookies. Even Hornets have the other center, Kalkbrenner.
Oh, that Ryan. That
Yeah,
Ryan. You
Kalkbrenner
know
is
what?
good.
He's averaging the most blocks for centers, rookie centers, 1.5 a game, I believe. So he's definitely Charlotte can draft low key. They can kind of draft low key.
Now they can because
Not yes. In the last 8 years, I'm gonna say last 8 years.
it's funny we didn't mention Brandon Miller for even like most improved.
He's been kind of that good, kind of.
Been
He's
good,
improved,
right?
but
So
not
like
like
but I think next year he may win because he may take the superstar route. Like he may become the superstar that we all believe. Um, mind you, like I always think about that draft because I think we were doing the pod. We just probably started doing the pod then, and I'm like, yo, out of Wemby, him, and Scoot, one of the three are gonna fail. Like that's just the history shows, and I say fail in the sense that they're not gonna meet the expectations that
yeah,
people
she.
assume. They can
Like
still be good, but like I would have never guessed Scoot. I'm not gonna lie. I thought
me
Scoot was the
neither.
most for sure. I thought he was
Me
the for
neither.
sure.
Playing in the G League, we're like, okay, these are NBA players playing against more or less. So
Yeah, no, I think even what's that Phoenix, the Phoenix? No. The Clippers had a rookie, like a rookie center who's injured now, but I forgot his name, but he wasn't he was Niederheimer, something like that. Maybe it was, but he was real good.
it sounds familiar. Sounds
He
familiar.
was real good. All NBA.
All NBA, like I got names. I don't know how much games mans are missing. I just got names. All I just really left out was Tatum because he missed everything. So
Right.
that's the only one I really left out. But like no particular order. I'm just gonna give you like I think I have like 10 or 12 here. No particular order. I'm just running quick. Joker, Shea, Jalen Brown, Brunson, Wemby, LaMelo Ball. You heard right, LaMelo Ball, Donovan Mitchell, Cade, Ant-Man, Kawhi, Jalen Johnson, Maxey, Luca.
Yeah, no.
So
That's why like it's gonna be hard, right? Because it's all this depends on the 65 game rule. Like it all depends on it.
and
Because
who? Because I'm gonna mark off who Joker misses one, he's done right. So I'm gonna put Joker, start by Joker,
yeah,
Shea.
Shea has a start. If Shea misses like four, I think. I
Okay.
just saw the list of all NBA.
Wemby's good, LaMelo's good, Cade, put a star by Cade. Ant is Kawhi good? I think Kawhi is good.
Kawhi, I think if he misses like two games or something like that.
Okay, so it leaves us with Brown, Brunson, Wemby, LaMelo, Donovan, Ant-Man, Jalen Johnson, Maxey, and Luca.
Yeah, that's what it's
Because
like.
we all know who the All NBA team should be if everyone's healthy. It should be Shea, Joker, Giannis, Luca, and Cade. We all know it should be that.
Yeah, and it was Cade. The league is already kind of trying to fight the whole Cade one because no one thought Cade would like Cade played 61 games. He's played over 2,000 minutes. His team doesn't
Yeah,
win in the East.
yeah.
How does he not
Because of
deserve it?
him. Because of him.
It's how does he not deserve it? So I think,
Yeah, yeah.
but then one person said this, and I kind of agree. Just because it happened to Cade, we can't just all of a sudden change the whole rule, right?
That's the thing.
There's a reason why this
That's
rule
why
came.
John's just trying to come back to work.
But the thing is, there's a reason why this rule came. It's because of honestly, it's Kawhi's fault and Joel Embiid's fault.
It is, yeah. It
They
is.
they did this. They definitely did this. Um, they definitely did this. I blame them. So you named a lot of names. I'm gonna name kind of the same people you named, but okay, Shea, Jokic, Mitchell, Brunson, Cade, Jalen Brown, Maxey, Luca, Jalen Duren, Scottie Barnes, Cat, Julius Randle, Kevin Durant, Booker, Jamal Murray, Denny Abdia, Wemby, Fox, Castle, Kawhi, Harden, Bam, Powell. That was just some of the names that I mentioned. And it's probably some names I'm probably forgetting, but
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like,
Bam Powell's good pick. I like Powell. Bam.
because there has to be three teams, and it's now with the way it is, it doesn't have to be guard, forward, center. It can be just the
This
five
week.
guys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which um, which is a good thing. But then it also hurts
Positionless basketball.
but it
Position.
also hurts like Jalen Duren because Jalen Duren has been what a top five center this year. He deserves some love. Cat deserves some love, but arguably the guards have been better. Like Maxey, Brunson, Mitchell have all been better. So I do want to
That's
grade them. Um, Jalen
that's
Brown definitely
30
deserves.
a game.
I didn't mention Ant Man,
To
but
be
you
fair.
mentioned it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever I missed, you got. Whatever you missed, I got. You know what I mean?
So I don't know. I feel like the next few times it's heating up, man. It's really heating up. It's really heating up. Uh Especially because Jamal Murray deserves some love, man. I ain't gonna lie. Some guys really deserve some
I
love.
didn't put him on the list, and he does deserve love. He does. He's
Also,
averaging the most
LaMelo
in
Ball.
his career,
I think Khan deserves a little bit of love. I think Brandon Miller does. Um,
bro. Con is
I
he's
didn't
in
even
history.
mention Jalen Johnson.
You didn't mention him last, but all I did. So, like I said,
Yeah. But before we end the pod, I just want to say, let's go Fighting Illini. Thank you guys so much. That's my team. The fact that we're top, going to the Final Four is amazing. I forgot that I remember someone mentioned it, but I never took it in. That this season, I think it was Gilbert Arenas who mentioned it. There's so much foreign players that
yeah,
came into the NCAA this season. Like a lot of these guys were playing in the Euro League, and they came. I don't know what happened. I think it was the NIL money because now you can pay them. So I think that's what changed because Illinois has these two brothers who are big guys. One's a real big guy. One's a center for sure. And
yeah.
they have a next European guy. And then they also have the Stokovic's kid, who I think was born in the States, so he's a little different,
Born in the States, but you already know that's form blood.
right? And then that's why I
Blood.
think this team can do some stuff because those foreign guys and those guys are not they're not projected to go into the league next year. Only
Yeah.
their point guard
It's-
is. Only the point guard is going into the league. So
His stock is rising. His stock is
right.
rising. So,
Like he he's good. It sucks for Duke. I kind of thought Duke. I like their squad, but
bruh, Duke had the game, the whole game. They had
yeah,
the whole game. I think they went up as big as I want to say it was close to 30.
yeah. No, I feel bad. That sucks. That
And
sucks.
then UConn just kept in the second half, just chipping away, turnover, layup, three ball. We're
They have a
just
good
chipping away. It
coach.
wasn't no big runs. It was just chip, 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 chip. Okay, down 15. timeout. Shot John Shire timeout. Shout out to John Shire, Duke coach. Shout out to real quick John Shire. He was a fucking guy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Watch anything Patrick Beverly says about John Shire. Let me tell you something. Viewers, John Shire was Mr. Chicago basketball. People would go to see John Shire games. John Shire was in the league. He was a draft pick, but he got poked or something like that in training camp in his eye, legally blind.
See,
Real talk. Yeah, that's and then from that it wasn't the same, and then he became a coach. But John Shire got drafted. Don't sleep. This guy was a guy. Watch his college highlights. He's a guy. Don't even get it twisted. Don't even get it twisted. He can, that guy was Reddick before Reddick. Like, let's keep it a bundle. So, shout Duke, tough loss. Like, I did not, Boozer. Which one? I forget which Boozer. It was also the guard Boozer.
it was Camden.
Camden.
That was Camden. Yeah, I think that one's Camden.
What were you thinking? Did you get paid off? You don't need bread. Your pops got mills.
No, the thing is, he had to.
Pass it.
Yeah, he had to he had to get it off the thing. I think he had to do it, but it was just a bad pass. But
Well,
he had
well,
to get
brother,
it from the thing.
let me tell you something. Taking the 8 seconds, for example, I'm not saying two, but if it was an 8 second, at least inbound the ball, defense can set up. That's all I'm saying. But on a turnover, half the team's on the outside of the court, the other half is on this side. He's coming down. It's like, who are we guarding?
Yeah,
Bang. That's what happened.
it sucks
Like
because I think he's coming back next year. That's my assumption.
that's he's after that, he has to come back. He wasn't projected high on the board anyways. His
Yeah,
bro's projected, not him.
yeah.
So
I first saw a thing and he was projected like top 30, and then now in the last mock draft I saw, he's not even projected at all.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he can kind of he's not bad. I think he'd be a really good like
I know.
point guard, but next year's draft is not expected to be that great. So in my mind, like a lot of these players, if you want a really high draft, just come back. It could be like the first time in a while that a non-freshman could be the number one overall pick. That's how I see it. Like if you want to come back, come back. Like do your thing. Like
I
if you
agree.
don't want to be a top like 15 pick, top 16, whatever, you could potentially come back and then do your thing.
I agree. I
So,
agree with that.
but yeah, it's been a okay tournament. Not too much surprises. Iowa was about to be the biggest surprise,
Let's say Iowa.
yeah, not nothing too crazy happened. Still some of the best. Arizona's still there. Michigan's still there. So some of the better teams are still there. So everyone believes in Arizona can win it all. If I don't think Illinois, I definitely think Arizona for sure, for
It's
sure.
definitely Arizona because Duke's out now. To me, it's Arizona. I honestly I like UConn though in general. In general,
Michigan can do some damage because they have a senior on their squad, and their senior is their best player.
oh shit,
So like
oh shit,
in
season.
NCAA, the seniors are always gonna win the titles because they're older, they're most likely bigger. Their senior is I forgot what he's 6'9", like 240. He's a big guy, right? So like that's gonna win. So Michigan can do its thing for sure, for sure. But that is it for the pod. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go Raptors. Hopefully we'll have a fun week this week. Nothing too. Hopefully we can come back next Sunday and be like, yo, what a crazy win against Boston. I can't believe. I'm so
Yeah.
glad Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown decided not to play today.
Yeah.
I'm so no, no, no. You know what? It's not them. I'm glad Payne Pritchard decided not to play today. That's the one that somehow always kills us.
Yeah, Payne. Yeah, yeah. We probably talk some Jays. You
Yes,
know,
we got to talk some Jays because this is reg 3-0, two back to back, come from behind, not back to back, but their first two wins were come from behind, and you know, I'm willing to fall in love again.
you already know.
And but it's what else could you expect, man? Like, I'm like, yo, I was talking to my homie, and I'm just like, yo, what's our expectation for this season? Da, 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 da. And he said, what can you expect? You were 2 outs away. And I'm like, you think about it like that, that's
Yeah,
like that was such a successful season.
yeah.
You're only how you can beat that success is by winning it, the whole thing, which is true. So, but it's almost like you can't measure your success off the title. You have to just measure it as just being a good season. Even
Enjoy the
losing,
journey.
yeah,
Enjoy the
losing the
journey.
second round, it doesn't, that's 2 outs away. Like that's so close. So it makes sense. I just want to make the playoffs and I want to beat the Yankees. That's all I care about.
Again, yeah, that's the thing. I want to make the Cubs beat the Yanks. Real talk.
Yeah.
Real
Nah.
talk, man.
Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and we'll talk soon. Peace.